Alrighty, action. What's he up to? So, all I do, these are the Hammock gear tree straps. These are the Exped slit lines. We have the little toggle back there that identifies them. I'm just cutting my tree straps at whatever I think I need, and I'm going to link them to my slit lines. So, section a slotted strap for the tree and line, and then I can toggle or button link or whatever. You could also do this with a whoopee sling or whatever different type of suspension you have, and you could just use the tree strap on its own. It just depends on what kind of weight you want to carry. What's he up to today? Well, these are my tree straps, and they started just some Exped slit lines. That's what the cord part is with this toggle, and all I'm doing is cutting a section of Hammock gear tree strap, real good stuff, and linking it to my Exped slit line, also probably known as a ladder rope or ladder cord or whatever you want to call it. So when it gets done, I link the slit line to the tree strap. Then I can hang the hammock using, you could use a toggle. I use button links because they're available. Makes toggles. You could have a variety of different things. You could even use a whoopee sling and get that involved with your tree strap. Kind of make sure you get a tree that's too small. You can pop that strap in anywhere. It's a tree that's too big, you got enough strap. So all I did here is just tie a knot at the last loop of the slit line and leave a tiny loop for the string to go through itself. You could do this a few different ways, and I just took the toggle here and fed the line through itself, and that makes the end of my suspension. Like I said, you want it stronger, you could tie some knots some different ways or loops or whatever. You figure it out. Action. There's just a better look at a loop. Just like I said, the slit lines just fed through itself. There's what something looks like when it's done, and you're maybe put it in your little backpack bag, and makes for a pretty lightweight, portable thing. And you can do all kinds of stuff with these slit lines. You can hang the hammock and then link the ends together for your ridge, or hang different things off it. It's strong enough to climb from if you had to. I don't recommend anything you're not supposed to do, but good universal rope to have. The Hammock gear slotted cord and the slit line. I like it. I can get a few different hammocks hung. Maybe you just have one hammock, but maybe you're like me, you get a collection and you're kind of bouncing between things, or you get a couple other people want to go backpacking. They're good for setting up tarps and other things. All kinds of use. Alright, so there it is. And that makes a good length of cord. I think maybe 4 feet of the slotted Hammock gear green stuff paired with about 7 or 8 feet of slit line. You can always keep an extra length of slit line here, or just anymore. Like I said, I'm making button links. If I had here's a button link. It doesn't have to have the toggle like Exped has. There's some different ways of doing things. You could make your own little gimmick if you wanted, but just some good universal ways to link things together for bushcraft and hammocking. Action. Last chance. Some real goodies here. Silver dollars. Good times. 2022. Josh here. Brian's back there. His dad's celebration of life, Tom. Alright, little video action. Nemo Moonwalk sleep envelope, insulated Thermarest Neo Air X Lite, the woman's version here. Makes it nice and short for the hammock. I've got Hammock gear incubator on here. Wilderness top quilt. I've got my nice buttons. That's a button from a button link hummingbird connected to just a continuous loop. I can kind of do some different things with this. When I take this poncho hammock, I can gather it and snap it in different ways. I can basically wear my hammock as a poncho if I want. There's the sleeve extensions. With those extensions, you could almost replace a rain jacket. Been doing pretty good. Got my hammock gear tree straps to my Exped slit line. It's the first slit line I've ever had. It's got a little bit of miles on it, but you can see how things button into that slit line real nice. And the slit lines come with these little toggles, so technically, if you get real technical about it, you don't even need you could just run it through. I don't know, but I really like kind of doing different things. I do this especially when it's icy. I kind of make my own ridge line out of them. Get my little radio and the hammock gear storage pouch. I can just unvelcro it and velcro it onto this one if I want. For a 9-foot hammock, this extra large Wilderness Innovations, this is the Marpart, a rare camo with a coating, but you can get a little lighter weight, you know, a 1.9 or 1.6 nylon there. It's a 1.9, but with a special military coating. Just something that happens to have laying around. But and then you got your multicam on this Blackbird XLC. It's kind of cold out. You can see I got an old style military. You'd recognize that, the green bag, the patrol bag. But I'm just playing with stuff. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Got my tarp kind of blocking out any lights from the distant neighborhood. Pretty good. Looks like another good night out. Some beautiful setup. Alright. I'll show you guys what I got here. Hammock gear. The Exped slit line. Blackbird toggles in there. You could use some different type of connector if you wanted, a clip or a button link. And here it fits. You know, if you have it like this, it fits. You don't always need to, you know, you can adjust as much of this around the tree as you want. You know, right action. In case nobody knew, there's a few different ways to hang a hammock. You've got your toggle that most hammocks come with, sometimes cheaper, that need to be switched out with a lighter weight one like this. And you have your button link. Hummingbird sells these. You can buy the whole cord and everything. I just have a contraption I put on this hammock just using the button link. And you know, like the button link, it'll just stick in this slit line, but I button it on these straps. Then you have a toggle. So that's an Eno toggle. Real nice. They gave me an extra toggle for one of the hammocks. Eno hammock section. I just took my button link and just hung it on this slit line. Some people call a slit line like a ladder cord. That's an Exped piece of cordage. You can see another way, the toggle. And a third way, the most common way, you would just clip that carabiner wherever in you needed to. That's the easiest way that you see all over the place.